Yo, YouTube, what is good, bruv gang, what is good, and we are back with another video. So 2023 is set to be another amazing year for the genre of JRPGs, and in this video I'm going to be giving you guys my top 6 JRPGs you can play in the month of January 2023, so stay tuned for the list. So coming in at number 6 we have Monster Hunter Rise. Developed and published by Capcom, Monster Hunter Rise will release for PlayStation 5, Xbox Series, PlayStation 4 and Xbox One on January 20th, 2023. Monster Hunter Rise is the latest installment in the action RPG series and transports players to Camera Village, a colourful and tranquil setting that attracts visitors with its unique culture and innovative hunting technologies. The core gameplay experience in Monster Hunter Rise stays true to the previous highly praised Monster Hunter entries. Hunters must equip their armour and select from one of the 14 different weapon types to tackle daunting foes, as players defeat monsters and progress through the game. Items carved from fallen foes can be used to craft unique weapons and armour that increases their chances of survival. Hunters can tackle these challenges solo or with up to 3 other hunters in cooperative online play. So if you guys were ever on the fence about getting into a Monster Hunter game, this is definitely a perfect entry into this series. This game is not going to be full price at release date. This game will be available for $39.99 for PlayStation 5, Xbox Series, PlayStation 4 and Xbox One digitally on January 20th, 2023, and the Monster Hunter Rise Sunbreak expansion will follow in spring 2023. So coming in at number 5 we have Neptunia Sisters vs Sisters. Developed and published by Compile Heart, Neptunia Sisters vs Sisters will launch for PlayStation 5, PlayStation 4 and PC via Steam on January 24th, 2023. While the goddesses were out responding to a distress call from the faraway PC continent, Nepgear and the other candidates were sent to investigate an abandoned laboratory. It was there that they found the Ashen Goddess, who trapped them in a deep sleep capsule. By the time they awoke, 2 years had already passed. The latest smartphone, the R-phone, dominates the market. Neptune has been missing since her mission to the PC continent, and in the absence of its goddess and candidate, Planet Neptune was ravaged by a strange new phenomenon, the trendy outbreaks. Suddenly finding herself robbed of her home and family, Nepgear falls into a deep depression. This is a story about finding hope in the midst of despair and the rebirth of a goddess in the wake of destruction. So if you guys have ever seen the Neptunia games and never thought about getting into them, this might be the perfect entry point for you to get into the series. Now granted, you do not need to play these games in any order. These games are for the most part standalone. There are a few games in this series that are direct sequels to each other, but for the most part you can play these games as standalone games. So this might be a perfect entry point for newcomers to the Neptunia series. These games are really fun games. They do not take themselves too seriously. They are quite light-hearted as well, and I definitely think you guys will fall in love with the characters and the turn-based combat as well. So this is definitely a game worth checking out. So coming in at number 4 we have Piece Odyssey. Published by Bandai Namco and developed by ILCA, this game will launch for PlayStation 5, PlayStation 4 and Xbox Series and PC on January 13th, 2023. And also at the time of the recording of this video, there is also a demo available for this game as well. I will be leaving it on screen so you guys can check that out as well before this game does launch. Piece Odyssey is an RPG project filled with the unique elements of adventure from One Piece that has been highly desired by fans. This project has been in the works for many years so that fans can truly touch the world of One Piece, and now is ready to be unveiled. Join this brand new RPG featuring new character and monster designs produced by Eiichiro Oda, the author of One Piece. The game is also complemented by the beautiful music of Motoi Sakuraba, a composer well known for his various contributions to video games such as the Dark Souls and Tales of series. During their voyage, the Straw Hats led by Monkey D. Luffy are swallowed by a huge storm at sea. They end up on a mysterious island full of nature amidst the storm and become separated from each other. The crew sets out on a new adventurous journey filled with wonders of a raging nature, powerful enemies and strange encounters with island locals. Work together with Luffy and his crew to set sail once again on this JRPG adventure. So when a game combines two of my favourite things, turn-based combat and anime, I'm excited, man. I'm super excited. Now, I'm not the biggest fan of anime games because a few of them have been letdowns over the years, but I have got big hopes for One Piece Odyssey. I'm a big fan of turn-based combat and I really love One Piece as well. So I'm definitely looking forward to this game. I will be checking out the demo as well at the time of the recording of this video as well. So hopefully as well we can get a taste of what this game is going to be like, and I cannot wait for it to drop. So definitely be on the lookout for this game. So coming in at number 3 we have Persona 4 Golden. Developed and published by Atlas and P Studio, this game will launch for PlayStation 4, Xbox Series, Xbox One and Nintendo Switch worldwide on January 19th, 2023. Inaba, a quiet town in rural Japan, sets the scene for budding adolescence in Persona 4 Golden, a coming-of-age story that sets the protagonist and his friends on a journey kickstarted by a chain of serial murders. Explore meeting kindred spirits, feelings of belonging, and even confronting the darker sides of oneself. Persona 4 Golden promises meaningful bonds and experiences shared together with friends. So if you guys are newer fans to the Persona series and got into the series by Persona 5 like most newer fans, this is one of the best games in this series and I definitely implore people to play it. Persona 4 Golden is of course now more accessible for players to play. Before, previously it was only available on the PS Vita and then it got ported over to the PC and now it is coming to modern consoles. So this is definitely a game for fans that were fans of Persona 5. Definitely check out this game 1000%. Of course it will not be full price at release. This game will be as cheap as $19 or £19 I believe, so definitely check this game out, and it's definitely a game worth playing 1000%. So coming in at number 2 we have Persona 3 Portable Remaster, which has a simultaneous release date with Persona 4 Golden Remaster for modern consoles, published and developed by Atlus and P Studio. This game of course will be available for PS4, Xbox Series, Xbox One, Nintendo Switch and PC worldwide January 19th 2023. If I say there's an hour hidden between one day and the next, would you believe me? This unknown time is the dark hour. Unfamiliar stillness swallows the city. People turn into eerie coffins and otherworldly monsters called shadow swarm. One night, the protagonist is attacked by these shadows. When all hope seems lost, the power of the heart, their persona is awakened. So guys, just like Persona 4 Golden, if you guys were fans of Persona 4 Golden, if you ever did play that, and if you were fans of Persona 5, this game is 1000% worth playing. Persona 3 Portable is one of the best games in the series and a personal favorite of mine as well, just under Persona 5 as well. This game hasn't been available for a very long time, but now this game is more accessible. This game previously was only available on the PSP, well, the portable version, and FES was previously available way back on the PlayStation 2. So this game has finally been brought to modern consoles and is definitely worth playing alongside Persona 4 Golden as well. Of course this game has got a new coat of paint with the remaster as well, and of course if you guys were fans, like I said, of Persona 5 Royal or Persona 5, whatever game you want to play, this game is definitely worth playing 100%, so definitely check this out when it drops. And finally, coming in with the number 1 spot, we have Fire Emblem Engage, a game that I am personally the most excited for to drop in January. I have actually pre-ordered this game, the special edition, so I cannot wait for this game to come out. This game is published by Nintendo and developed by Intelligent Systems, and this game is set for worldwide release on the Nintendo Switch on January 20th, 2023. In a war against the Fell Dragon, 4 kingdoms work together with heroes from other worlds to seal away this great evil. 1000 years later, this seal has weakened and the Fell Dragon is about to reawaken. As a divine dragon, use rich strategies and robust customization to meet your destiny to collect 12 emblem rings and bring peace back to the continent of Helios. Now, from all the news that's been coming out about Fire Emblem Engage, this game looks like it's set to be one of the most accessible Fire Emblem games for newer players as well, and for beginners as well, coming into the series. Now, I would say do not be scared off by the fact that this game does have characters coming from older games as well. You kind of don't really need to play them per se, really, if you kind of do want to have that attachment as well, because you kind of will see older characters available within these games. You can always go back and play some of those games. A lot of the Fire Emblem games are standalone games for the most part. There are only a few that are direct sequels to each other, kind of, or in the same world essentially, but definitely you can play this game standalone free. You can definitely play this game and get into it immediately. It looks like it's going to be beginner friendly, very beginner friendly for a Fire Emblem game, and if they seem to be making their games more accessible for newer players these days. Free Hopes kind of seen this, or Free Houses should I say, not Free Hopes. Free Houses seemed to be like it was more accessible for newer players as well. So this is definitely a game worth checking out. For me personally, I'm the most excited for this game to drop in January. I cannot wait for this game to drop, so definitely check out Fire Emblem Engage, coming out on January 20th 2023 for the Nintendo Switch. So that'll do it for this video, guys. That was my top 6 JRPGs you can play in January 2023. Please let me know down below which game you're most excited for, which game you'll be picking up down below in the comments. Please like, sub, share if you're new, hit that notification bell so you get notified for my videos first, and I hope I can be you guys' #1 source for all JRPG news. So from me to you, this has been your bruv, the big bruv, and I'm gonna catch you guys in the next video. I'm out. Peace.